it's Collector Sleuth here, and today I have some Nightmare Before Christmas Department 56 pieces from Possible Dreams line and a couple figurines. But first I also have a Oogie Boogie Miss Mindy. So I'm going to open, this one's an Esco product. So I'm going to open up this one first, even though he's really not related to the products I have here, but he's not a Department 56 piece. This is Miss Mindy. Get this open. I just got him recently. It just came out this year. Okay, here he is out of the box. And here first is this little snake coming out of one of his die. Snake eye, yep, coming out of the number 1 there. She's really cute. And then here's Oogie Boogie. He's got this little purple bow tie on. And then on the back he has a cape that says 8 balls, an 8 ball on there. He's got a little spider coming out. Some eyes peeking out one of his seams there. So a really cute figure. And these are made out of vinyl. It's a hard plastic here. They're not resin or anything like that. I think I got this, I had a coupon from Hallmark.com. I think Hallmark sold out of these right now online, but you can get them off eBay or other retailers. And I paid, I think with the coupon, I think I paid around $18 for him. I think you can get them from eBay. There's the seller Esco, who's the company that actually manufactures these, has an eBay account now, and they've got them on there on eBay for $22.50, and I think that actually includes free shipping. So as of today, which is May 10th, 2020, I'm pretty sure they are available for purchase. So there's that. And they have more than one quantity-wise on their eBay account. And you can probably get them off like places like Amazon as well. So not too hard to find. And then here I have with the Possible Dreams. I'm going to separate this out so we can see a little better. And here is Jack Skellington as dressed up as Santa Claus. So Sandy Claus here, Santa Jack. And here's the back. He's got this cool green bag back here and these string of lights on him. And this does light up. Just gonna light that up real quick. There we go. There's these like little LED lights on here on the strand, so the actual bulbs themselves do not light up, but with the LEDs in there it looks like they are. And oh wait, are they turning colors? Yeah, they change colors. That's cool. So there's pink, and looks like maybe blue and red. And some of them are different down here. Here's red up here. So it looks like 2 different colors at one time. So that's really neat. So there's that one. I'll set him aside for just a second. And here is another piece. This is Jack Skellington with his dog Zero up here. And this Zero will rotate around. I'll plug it in just a minute. This one comes with an actual adapter cord. And this one has like a brownish color to it. They're, the Department 56 Nightmare Before Christmas village houses also have this same color tone where it's a little brown. It's bronzy brownish tones in it. And so his face, you can see, is like a grayish brown. I don't know if I like it that much because it's not, Jack's face is white and his suit should have white in it. And this is more of a brownish, tannish color. So, I do like his coattails flipping up though. That's kind of cool. Flips up here. That's a little different. Now Zero is white. They made him white. But they made Jack have more like brown gray tones on him. So I'm going to plug this in. And there it goes. Oh, is he going to clear? Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to have to... There you go, Zero. Give you some room to fly. So yeah, he just kind of goes around. So that's pretty cool. I'll set him aside. And next I have is up here is a Jack and Sally in this little kind of a dancing pose with the moon back there. And you've got some jack-o'-lanterns. And they actually, when you take them out of the box, they actually just sit in there. You have to do a little minor assembly. And so, let's see if that turns on real quick. Yes, it does. Where's the switch? So it has a switch here in the back. I'm going to set it down here. Right there. So I'm going to go ahead and it lights up the pumpkins. I don't think the moon lights up, which is kind of disappointing. You'd think it would light up as well, but it's just the pumpkins that seem to light up. So it says Zero's nose glows in the dark. Oh wait, oh, that's this one. I get them confused. It's the same posing as this one. I'll open this one in a minute. I'll say there's no Zero on this one, so no Zero on this one. But yeah, and we've seen this pose before. I've seen this pose before. I've seen it on like art, drawings, and things like that, and some other figures and what that are out there. And the next one I'm going to show is, I'm going to put it up here, this is a Possible Dreams Department 56 figurine, and it's pretty big. And let's see, here's Zero, and they got this like hardened fabric, I don't know what they call this stuff, on Zero here, and he's got a candy cane in his mouth. And this is like also like a stiff fabric here, and some fluffy, real fluff on here. And his beard's also got some cottony material there. And so yeah, these have like a realistic clothing look. These aren't, unlike maybe the resin statues and things where the clothing is made out of the same material as the figure. This one actually has more texture to it than that. So that's pretty cool. And here's Jack's face up here, and he's got this really wide smile, goes all the way across. And in his bag he's got the scary teddy or vampire teddy and some presents, and it's a green bag. He's got his hands holding on to it, and the bag is also a stiff material. You can see all the texture in it right there. Different color. Oops, sorry, Zero. Knock his ears off. And on the back, kind of see him. Oh, there's a snake coming out of there. Where's he? Oh yeah, there he is. Little snake curled up on there. And there's some glitter on the rooftop and on the chimney. So very cool. His hat. I think you can pose his hat, maybe. Well, too afraid to move it. So there's that one. I'm going to set him aside. And the next piece I have is another Possible Dreams, Department 56, and this is Santa Claus. He's got his list, and his list is some kind of fabric-y material as well. There's different names on there. And it's kind of odd because the way he's holding this, that would be really awkward to read those names because they would be upside down as far as Santa's perspective is concerned. Now, when I look at them, they're right side up, and so is the check marks. So I think that's why they did that, because as a visual, as you're looking at it, the names are right side up. But from Santa Claus's perspective, like he's writing from here, he's looking at it upside down, which is kind of odd. But whatever, I guess. But anyway, he's got his pen there. And he's also got some fluff similar to what the Santa Jack had in the same kind of material here as his coat. I think Santa actually looks really good. I think he's probably the best looking one so far of these Possible Dreams. I guess the only other one we looked at was Santa Jack. That's from the Possible Dreams line. And down here it's got this train from the movie. And there is some lights on this, so I'm going to light it up. The train does not move. So I'll let you know that. It does not move. And Santa's beard, look at that closer too, is not a cottony material either. It's also just resin like his face is. As you can see here, his beard is the same material as his face. So they didn't do that texture dimensional thing as they did with the Santa Jack, where he had the cotton for the beard. Oh, here's the lights on the train. And this just takes batteries. There's no power adapter or anything like that. And it doesn't look like the lights change color. Nope, they're not changing. So, oh, here's a little deer in here. A little Jack in the Box there. The candy cane on the caboose back here. It's really cute. Let's see if we can look at the back of him. The back of him is just pretty simple. Just the back. Some fluff down there. The track goes all the way around though. That's cool. So there's that piece. Turn that off. And I want to open, let's see. Let's do Lock, Shock, and Barrel first. And this one is also Possible Dreams. Now these are a little on the pricier end. Oh, I think I got that from Hot Topic. This one says $74.90 on it. This is from Hot Topic. I got this from Hot Topic, and I never pay full price at Hot Topic. I probably had a 30% off coupon and got it cheaper than that. But yeah, these are a little pricier, but actually they've gone down in value considerably, so you could probably find them online if you looked hard enough for really good deals. You could probably get them fairly cheap. I think some of them you can get for probably no more than $50, which is still a lot of money to pay for a collectible. So these aren't cheap, but they are Department 56, which is a really good brand. I'm going to get that open to get my knife. Now these have been out, I think I can't remember if these came out last year or the year before, but you can still get them. They're not that hard to find. So here's Lock, Shock, and Barrel. And Shock has this like fabric-y hat on. Kind of mold her hat a little bit. And this bag's fabric. And we got Barrel, or Lock, and his hair is the same material as his face, and so it looks like Barrel's is too. But they have this fabric-y outfit on. And their masks are resin. Looks like Barrel doesn't have his mask. Yeah, I don't see it. I thought maybe it would be laying there. It's not. So Barrel does not have his mask, but the other two have theirs, and their hands there. And here's the tags there, you can see. 25 years anniversary. Which would have been 2018 was the 25th anniversary, so they still released 25th anniversary items in 2019 as well, so I don't remember if these were last year or the year before, but the 25th anniversary would have been in 2018, so 25th anniversary. So here's that, and this ground has got some texture too. It's kind of cool. This one's considerably smaller than the other ones. And it's got this little recessed spot that says Disney. That's kind of neat. Yeah, very cute. Okay. The next piece I'm going to open is going to be the last Possible Dreams piece that I have. And I think I have all of them to date. I think, yeah, just Santa, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, and Jack and Sally over here, I think are the only ones they have in the Possible Dreams line right now, as of right now. So I'm going to open this one here. This one's big. Let's see a price tag on that one. Give me some space to open this. So here it is. Get the plastic off. What's that on there? This is wrapped around something. Probably a pole that Zero suspended on. Yeah, okay. Okay. So Zero apparently is supposed to glow in the dark on this piece, so. But anyway, here is Jack and Sally in that same kind of dancing pose as this one. Kind of see the difference there. I mean, their heads are definitely like looking at each other here, whereas here they're not necessarily doing that. So there's a little bit of difference there. And of course Jack's got his fabric outfit, and the thing is with these fabric-y outfits versus like the resin material that's the same as the rest of the figure is that they do look a little baggy and frumpy maybe. And so I mean his clothes are like super loose on him. Sally's looks okay. I think Sally's looks pretty good. Jack probably needs to get his tailored a little bit better, but his is, yeah, his is very loose. But then down here, we have a Zero with that same hard fabric material. And I noticed on his ear, I don't know if that's a, I'll get that to focus it. I don't think that's a repair. I think that's just the way it's, I hope that's not. I think that's just the way it's molded. Yeah, it looks like maybe that's how they molded on there. I have to look at the box picture and see. But and then back here, here's the back. And Sally's hair is just the same material as her body. And here's Jack's hand behind her. And his coattails here. Zero's house. And there's a piece of fence right here. And it looks like the same kind of base as the lock, shock, and barrel. That same stony gray textured material there. It feels like resin. I believe it's resin. Their heads and these pieces are resin, and the doghouse is resin. Let's see, you can see that back there. So yeah, really nice. I think in this piece, Sally looks better than Jack. That tends to be the case most of the time, is that Jack usually is probably the hardest one to get right. I don't know why that is, because he's just a stick figure with a round head, but it seems like if there's one that always looks bad, it's usually him. Maybe because that's the reason, because he's just a stick figure. And that might be kind of hard to make that, but without it being too fragile. But yeah, his bow tie is also fabric. But he doesn't look, I'm not saying he looks terrible here. I just think he doesn't look as good as Sally in this one. But yeah, very nice. And then I do have one last figure. To show you. Let's move these out of the way. And that's going to be another, just a Department 56 figurine. It looks very similar, like on the box here, to this one. Oh, sorry, Jack. So, very similar, kind of, posing's a little different. This hand's out, but this one's on his hip, whereas this one is a little different there. So, very similar though. And I'm going to open that up and show that one to you. This one I just bought. I waited and waited, just was waiting for the price to go down on this. And I just got tired of waiting. And so I paid pretty much retail for it. I was hoping maybe it would drop in price like the Possible Dreams did. But it doesn't seem like it was doing that, so. And this one is a little bit harder to find than the others. It's not rare by any means. It's not impossible to find, nor is it more gone up in value from its original retail. So, not have to worry about that. And then Jack just sits on there. He comes as a separate piece. I kind of like that. It probably reduces the risk of damage this way. And he just kind of has a piece like that, and he'll just slide in like so. Get all the dust off of him. So there he is. It does look like that tree lights up. Let me see if I can't do it without breaking it. Yeah, the switch is on the bottom, so you need to be sure, be careful when you turn this on, not to flip it upside down, because he will probably slide right out of there. So you gotta watch that. I really wish they would have put a switch on the outside of the base, like along here or something, versus on the bottom, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. But because I've broken something that way before. Anyway, so on this piece, the lights on the tree do light up and change colors. So, very cool figure. He's got a little bit of texture bumpiness on his hat from the mold flaw there. He's got his coattails back here. So really cool. Looks like there's a little bulb missing, or what that is. Alrighty. Shut him off. So I'm going to line them all up and do a sweep over them so you can see them all. I thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.